I'm Matt.
And I'm Rissa.
And we're here to teach you how to have an exceptional life.
Okay, Matt, what do people get wrong about coaching?
So many things.
Yeah, let me count the ways. Okay, Matt, what makes good coaching?
Well, I can tell you what bad coaching is, right? If you go to a weekend seminar and it's a bunch of rah-rah and dopamine, but it doesn't give you tools that you can use ongoingly. If you are just told the things that you want to hear, right? If somebody is just giving you, man, you're the best and your life's so wonderful and you just, forget about the haters and everything. That's not good coaching, right? For me, good coaching is when you're with somebody who cares more about you succeeding than even you do. When somebody is going to emphasize what it is that you care about in the moments where you feel like you just don't care anymore. That's what good coaching is.
Wow, that's awesome. When I think about your coaching, I think about it's the antithesis of toxic positivity. It's not that you're not positive, it's that you will call people out and you'll tell them, you will tell them how it is. And I think that's one thing that really drew me to your coaching is that if I go to you, you're not just going to tell me what I want to hear. In fact, you're never telling me what I want to hear.
It's one of those things where as a coach, my job is to show you the things that you don't see about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need me to reinforce your ways of looking at the world. You don't need me to help emphasize, sounds like Bob really is a jerk, it's a shame you can't do anything about that. What makes a coach valuable is they show you the things that you don't see, or they show you the things that are from a different perspective by emphasizing that what you're looking at is from your own perspective.
So would you consider that people could coach themselves, or do you feel like that's not possible?
It's a throwaway line, but you should treat your brain like a bad neighborhood. You should never go there alone, right? The catch with trying to coach ourselves is we're using ourselves to coach ourselves. Mm-hmm. Now, this isn't to say that we can't knock ourselves out of a bad mood or that we can't look and analyze. And most of the time, what we're doing is we're just cementing whatever argument we're having. Well, I know I shouldn't look at Bob as a bad person, but Bob does all of these things that I hate. And of course, all apologies to Bobs out there who are watching this, but it just locks us in a fight, in a struggle that we can't get out of. Right? Having somebody else there so that we can get the things out of our head, the thoughts, the beliefs, so that we can hear them from a somewhat objective point of view, and then have somebody else shine a light on it for those moments where what we're really trying to do is just get the other person to agree with us, is incredibly powerful.
How would you say that coaching is related to, let's say, like a school coach, a sports coach, like any of these other types of coaching?
Yeah. Coaches help you win games.
Yep.
Greatest coach in the history of football, Don Shula. Why? Most wins. Greatest coach in the history of hockey, Scotty Bowman. Why? Most wins. Coaches are evaluated on wins and losses. Mm-hmm. So as a coach, what matters to me is that you have something you care about. You have something you want. You have something that you're striving for. And then I am solely graded on, do you get that thing? And that applies whether or not you try hard or don't try hard or want to or don't want to, because a coach's job is to keep you on track, is to get every last ounce out of you. Much like a football coach, we just had the Super Bowl. The coaches are there not to play the game. They're not allowed to actually throw a pass. But the coaches are there to keep people on focus. What was our plan? What did we want to accomplish? Why did we want to accomplish it? Why does that matter? What have we committed to, etc., right up until the end of the game.
I feel like this is very related to coaching yourself. You can try to push yourself, but I think that a coach outside of you is going to push you to do things that you don't want to do. And you kind of touched on this earlier. It's like looking into the basements in yourself, looking at those spots that you try to kind of ignore and close the door on and just be like, let's just ignore this. This is not a problem as long as I don't focus on it. And coaches make you focus on it. That's partially why it's so hard.
Yes, it's exactly what you said. And it's a beautiful analogy, right? Yes, we can push ourselves, and we do all the time. There are a lot of people who go to work every day that do not want to go to work every day, right? But in coaching, it's not about do the thing because you said you would do the thing, unless that's what gets you excited and motivated. I constantly tell people, I don't care what you do. Keep the job, leave the job, stay in the relationship, leave the relationship. I don't care. What I care about is that whatever choice you make because it empowers you. I don't care what you do. I care who you be when you do the thing that you do, because that's all that matters. That's quality of life.
Wow. And would you say that's how you get an exceptional life?
I would say that concentrating on a life that is about who am I being in any given situation, as opposed to what am I doing in any given situation, is absolutely a life that is an exception to the norm.
All right, Matt. So what next?
So now you send an email to hello@anexceptionallife.com. That puts you on our exclusive insiders mailing list, and I promise I will read every email you send me. It also gives you first access to our free 24 hours of coaching. Finally, thank you. Your time is valuable, and you've chosen to spend it with us. We really appreciate it.